No!
Hey, what up? It's Pat the Flip. Thanks for checking out the video. If you want, give me some money on Patreon or Twitch so I can keep on making cool shit. Peace.
Do they call this game Eternal Fighter Alpha? That's a good ass question. All right. Before we get to any more Eternal Fighter Zero, though, we're gonna have to call up the homie Aevee. Let's.
Hello.
Hi. How's?
Oh, not bad. How are you doing?
Can't complain. We got EFZ working. So for those people who don't have the insights into what goes on behind the scenes for a session of games with B, usually what happens is I frantically DM Aevee around the time I'm getting off work, and I go, "Oh God, what are we gonna play today?" And then we try and set something up. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When it doesn't, we'll usually play something else. But for EFZ, we spend a good 30 minutes sorting through a bunch of like fucking mega upload links and old documentation scattered from the past 15 years or so of people trying to get this game working. But it works. We in there. The rollback feels pretty good. We are ready to play some Eternal Fighter Zero. What the fuck is Eternal Fighter Zero?
First, before I answer that question, which I can't, by the way, I just want to emphasize that I was like Googling, I was doing some hackers shit. I Googled, I joined the official Eternal Fighter Zero, or not official, but I joined the Eternal Fighter Zero
It's the
Discord.
unofficial official Discord, yeah.
I was leaping like Tarzan from Pastebin to Discord invite to mega upload link to find all of the hidden pieces of the executable that allowed us to config this game. Did you tell them about the mouse cancel? We had to invent tech.
I did not mention
keybind.
that. Yeah, so we found some new tech. Basically, when you open the config app here, which you'll see is in Japanese, and I had to change my PC's region setting to get it to display in Japanese. So we're on hacker point number 1. But you'll notice that I bound up as space. Now, if you press space, what happens is old Windows apps will consider that a cancel input, I guess. I don't know if it's a default or if it's how the config was, this specific config app was designed, but it meant that I couldn't bind space as a button, and I wanted that hitbox style up. So what we figured out was if you hold space, you'll get the bind, and you can see the button depressed here, right? Or it says like, it says cancel basically, but you can use the mouse to undo that button input, and boom, we got space bound to up. That's right, baby. We got that exclusive backporting that hitbox layout tech into Eternal Fighter Zero.
Inventing new tech at the config screen.
That's right.
Let's fucking go.
But it was your idea to play this game. I know very little about EFZ other than it's got a bunch of characters from older visual novels, which is right in line with our motif. And that it was this shit. So I played a little bit of Queen of Heart. I remember digging that up way back in the day. I played it for probably like 30 minutes. We found out that one of the characters was basically Akuma and had a raging demon. We were like, yo, this game's tight. And then we never played it again because we had like CBS2 and Darkstalkers and all kinds of shit. But what made you want to suggest this game as a game that we play today?
There were a couple of reasons. One is that we're kind of like, we're transitioning from one season to another, and I was like, I want to go back to some of the things that some of our roots of these random games that we've been playing, and like old Dojin games were exactly what I was looking for, right? Mm-hmm. And this was one of the ones I actually wanted to play this because this is one of the ones that I knew the least about.
Got it.
I had never really played it. I actually don't know anything about Air or Canon or any of Key's visual novels.
Okay.
Like they're pretty instrumental to visual noveldom, but I don't think they were very translated at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least and they were mostly known for the Kyo Annie animes.
Got it. Okay.
Which I haven't watched either. So I don't have any interest in it from like a what you should say, like a intellectual property standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, whoa, it's a weird game.
Yeah.
And I also noticed that this was the same developer, Tasogare Frontier,
Yeah.
or Twilight Frontier, as Immaterial and Missing Power.
Yeah, which we played like months ago. That was one of the first.
Right, and
that was one of the first games with bees we did, I think.
it was one of the first ones we did, and I loved that game.
Yeah.
So, and I also have memories of back in the day when I was really into visual novels. And I had to do a lot of hacker shit just like this to get them to run on my computers.
Mm-hmm.
I played a bunch of games by Tassofro.
Yeah.
That because they made a ton of different Dojin games. They made a Madoka Magica beat 'em up.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good.
What?
Yeah, it's like actually pretty good. Like, and all the characters play like super differently. There's also like they've made a couple of things. Like they mostly have been making like fan Dojin games about of kind of like really popular kind of like Dojin affiliated stuff at the time. Their games got picked up at Comiket and rapidly pirated, so they existed in this kind of like poverty game sphere.
Sure.
For a while. And I really love that era of PC Dojin games. So, and this belongs to that tradition. So I was like, let's play it.
Yeah. I just want to give a quick shout out to a very old friend of mine from the Barricade days. His name is Sam Yoon. He was mostly a Marvel player. Early on when I was just starting to, compete in fighting games and dig into the local scene. He briefly, I won't even say briefly, he dropped out of college for a while, and I asked him if it was Marvel, and he said, yeah, it was partially Marvel, but his actual biggest addiction, and it really was an addiction as far as I can tell, was visual novels. And I remember at various points him alluding to Eternal Fighter Zero as kind of the unholy intersection of, anime fucking cracked out fighting games and visual novel stuff. And I remember him mentioning specifically games like Canon and Air. So it is with the eternal burning fighting spirit of the homie Sam Yoon that we're gonna jump into Eternal Fighter Zero right the fuck now. Okay, this actually works all right. We in there. Okay, so first things first, I gotta know about the sleeping and awake version of a character. I think, wait, is this the sleeping one?
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing this. Like, so I did like a little bit of reading on Mizumi about these characters.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is the. Oh no, wait, this is not her. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah, she looks like she's sleeping. All right, I'm gonna try Sleeping Girl.
Where is she? Okay, I'll do Awake.
Also, yeah, shout outs to having to recognize your waifu of choice by a portrait. Oh my god, this is perfect. Okay, cool. So we are playing the same character.
This is pretty good.
Oh my god. Nayuki is a drunk
really
food
flirty.
character who levels up her specials from eating jam with the S button. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's also a like just defend sort of thing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, stop eating jam.
This is incredible.
Wow, she's really. Oh my god, this character is really fast. Holy crap!
Alright, we stack in our jam here. Oh, nice. Pan mouse canceling. I just saw your name. Okay, looks like that's tan media. Oh shit! I was wondering what an air dash for a sleeping girl looks like, and it's apparently her getting kicked by her stuffed animal.
This is so fuck. Oh my god,
Wait.
that's her. Wait, that's her air dash.
This is her air dash, and I actually have like hit recovery afterwards. Nope.
That is so fucking funny.
This is her
Oh my
ground
god,
dash,
these
by the way.
I really like how chibi these sprites are. They're like just kind of like super deformed.
Yep.
In a really, oh my gosh. What was that? I wonder.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh my god, fuck! I had like this inkling that was gonna happen.
Woo. Yeah, I'm really digging the animation in this game. That air dash is amazing. Oh, I forgot. I need
Oh,
to
there's
get
a
these
double
jams.
jump too. Oh wow, good. Nice parry. Wait, please stop eating jam. Oh my god, goodbye.
Oh, I'm all jammed up now.
I don't know what
What?
that means, but I'm really scared of it. Oh fuck!
I see, got it. It says it's a Roman cancel. I see. Down, so down, and then C, or the third button, gets you that cancel state. Oh, nice.
Well, I love that fade to white on the last round. Good lord.
I
I've just
wasn't sure
been-
what the win quote would be when you beat your own ass sleeping. Alright.
When you beat yourself sleepy. Alright, let's play. Okay, this character I played for 1 second in single player.
Okay.
This is Milia Rage.
Oh wow, we got.
She's
got
literally
charged.
got the hair stuff too.
Well, oh, the hair drill, I love it.
Yeah. She was somehow pulling out some like crazy special stuff. Oh my god, there we go.
Alright, Dusakar is saying Akane is Milia with Demon Flip and Aegis Reflector.
And
Yo,
it
you
looks
got the
like
homie?
you are playing Geese Howard of some kind. Oh my god, my friend is
Oh, good.
dead.
Ow.
Oh, I can only have one of them on screen at a time. She gets KO'd like that. Oh wow, that's my... Wow, I could do that demon flip in the air from like a while away.
Oh, good parry. Oh,
Oh,
I got the
shit.
bison slide. Let's go.
That bomb you were doing... Oh, there's a pro whip animation.
Yeah, I love the hair hammer, by the way.
Yeah, that one's really good. Oh, and there's a down version of it too. There's...
Oh shit. No!
Holy shit.
Oh. Oh, nice.
I've been,
Oh.
uh,
Good stuff.
the bomb you were doing last round,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm having... Oh my god, what?!
There is a timer. It's up at the
Oh my
top.
god, what a
Oh yeah,
parry.
that's an FPS counter. Never mind.
So I've been playing a bunch of V-Stats. Oh my god, point blank
Yeah,
dishes!
hold- is that curry?
I think that's curry. Yeah, Tatsufuro made this. So I like what was that? I can't. Looks like I can't just throw on Wake Up whenever I want. As if I was.
Oh no. Hell yeah, Ben.
Oh, is that like a.
Oh, good mash. Ow.
Oh my god.
That's like a lot of swords. Oh, she's eating the curry. I got it.
Oh, and those are the leftover dishes. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Duh, I like her. Oh.
That makes a lot of sense, she said, when it fucking didn't. I was gonna say that I was playing, I've been playing a bunch of Vampire Save here. Because I remember having a good time, and I was like, I guess I could just fire up Fightcade and just play that game if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And so I have. And I've been having a really good time.
Good.
But I played a Shenko like the other day. And I was like, oh shit, this is Faust. This is where all of Faust is from this character.
Yeah.
But particularly like she, like the character you were playing a couple of rounds ago, has that oh my god, what the fuck?
I love
Look
it.
at
Look at
those
these big ass buttons.
This character is from Samurai Showdown.
And right on cue, Dusakar says, Rumi is a Samurai Showdown character. I got my spear here. Let's see what I can do with it.
Well, do you see how much damage she did? That's like 2 hits.
Meanwhile, my standing heavy barely goes like past in front of me. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, we're gonna have to play Koihime one of these days.
Oh yeah, we should. I mean, the net play is bad, right? But that's fine. Oh, that looks like a grab.
Oh. Is that overhead? Oh, that throw whip is not cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. I wonder what it's supposed to be for. Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh, we got the re-jumps. We got the juggles.
Oh.
Oh, I got a meter.
Oh yeah, she even has this icon in the corner that
shit.
looks like
Yeah, that
a
was
rage
tight.
burst.
Oh, I should
Whoa,
see what
what?
this button does.
Wait, she can even drop her weapon? What the fuck?
Oh. Damn, just slugging. She is a Samurai character. Oh!
I wonder how I picked that up again.
Try like down special or something. Oh. Or you could just
Holy
do
shit.
that. Jesus. Woo! All right, so she's got pile bunkers.
I'm pressing. Oh,
Oh.
I guess it was her special button.
Oh yeah, you had armor on that too. Ow. Okay.
Whoa, what? Oh, I threw it like a projectile. What the? This character is cool as hell.
Oh, good parry. Right? Ah! I tried to jump. So, if anyone in chat knows what game these characters are from, oh shit. Well, that was cool. I would love to know. Oh shit, I'm still in there.
Fuck.
I love that ending.
It's so good. The moment where it flashes white. Yeah, I'm like, what is the context for all of these characters? But that was okay. There's one more reason why I really wanted to play this game, and it's a reason that I've talked about many times. That my favorite kind of like fighting game characters are the ones that shouldn't be fighting game characters, but are anyway.
Yeah, I want to know who these characters are, and like, okay, like, are they carrying around swords and spears and shit? Like, it is the pairing of like iconic fighting game moves with visual novel protagonists or characters that's getting me good here.
Wait, like, why did they describe that this like girl that seems to be an older woman that likes curry? Why is she Geese Howard?
Yeah.
And like,
and the answer might just be why not?
Docile Hanase. Oh, this magical girl. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo! What?
This is her dash. She just fucking flies. Yo!
Oh my god, your character is sick as hell.
Okay, but you get that. You get the Jin Tornado from level 1.
Way over here. What the fuck?
Sayuri's got footsies and God Press on. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go for God Press. Damn.
Whoa!
Ugh!
Oh my god! Whoa! Wait, I flew using twin tail helicopters. Did you see that?
I think it's. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
She eats
That's
spicy
huge.
ramen and then she does that.
I also do that. Oh my god.
You think the fucking squad came out?
Yes! Oh. This magical girl body. Dude, that's the thing, is like, sometimes this game is more fun because you don't know the content.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god.
No. Ow. Oh, good shit. Yo, that throw is amazing!
I think that must have been a command.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind it was, but... Oh yeah, that was it. I think that's my quarter circle forward. Woo. That seems to remove your clothes temporarily. I cannot tell.
I think that was the hit reaction.
Yeah, it's like a unique damage sprite.
It's
Whoa,
like the Dawson
like
like burning state, but
yeah. Damn, you know that that's like. Whoa, wait, what the?
Ow.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. This is weird. Okay. So her like.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, she's got it. Wait, this is like a stance of something.
Okay, we got the damage in here.
Oh my god. Flash has got a lot of guys. I had to say indeed. Yeah, this game's fun as hell.
Yeah, I am, and there's a lot of games to dig into. All right.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters here.
Let's try this one.
I think I'm just gonna go in order almost.
This game is probably older than like a handful of the people in chat. So, oh, look at this little one.
Oh my god, look at this! Wait, her crouching animation, she just sits on a chair. And I'll play a lovely violin concert for you. I love this, like, person who looks like a tiny detective. Whoa, what?
Woo.
What do those things do?
You can probably set them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit me with that cello.
Okay, so I've got a cello DP.
Oh, all right, we got. Oh, nice. We got like a wall bounce. Okay.
Oh my god.
I love the move. So one of the things they get to do, because the characters are so short, is they get to do a lot of movement on screen.
Whoa.
I really like that.
I
shit.
Whoa, okay.
That looked tight as fuck. And the visual effects in this are really good.
Yeah, they're very pretty. This game must have been... Okay, so that can set them off.
Ow.
Whoa, what was... Okay, and I've got a projectile. Oh my god, you suck.
Who is
Doing
this
wake up
gremlin
throw
child?
all the
Oh,
time.
shit. Oh. Are you
What?
kidding me? Did you really just do that? Oh shit.
Sweet, Pat.
I'm speechless. I just got like pillow suffocated by a princess with a cello?
That kind of cello master. What?
Oh my god.
This character's crazy! Wait, I can do some sort of weird recall thing to it, too. To change its trajectory on the return. Woo.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so I can pick which wall I hop to. Woo.
I think she has some sort of weird command movement involving those notes, but I cannot figure it out. This character is incredibly complicated.
Oh.
And then she just has that.
Bonk. No! Woo. Oh, nice. The zoning too clean. Yeah, this game is like Dojin generations older than Melty.
Yeah, because this game... Wait, let me look up the...
Because this is the latest version of this game, right?
Yeah, there were a few iterations of this. But, like... Let's see if I can find... I don't know if I can find a date, but, like, I do know that the EFZ revival patch that lets us play on modern systems was made in November 2014.
Yeah.
So already 7 years.
Yeah, Irene was saying, okay, so Shimatori posts, it was originally released in 2001. And then
Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Yeah. Dude, so this was coming out when, like, Guilty Gear, in early Guilty Gear development. Yeah. Even. Which is wild for how advanced this feels.
Absolutely.
Okay, first in this version is 2004.
Oh, this is
but what?
Picked earlier.
When did like XX come out?
XX was 2000.
Oh wait, this is the one. So that's crazy if this came out before XX.
Yep.
Even if the final iteration of this game was like 2004, that'd be.
Oh no! Yo, she's got Mappa!
Oh, yeah, she kind of does. Which is crazy, like, how does this character have shit that Guilty Gear didn't even have yet?
Must use common reference. Oh my god. Also, okay. Whoa, that air dash.
Rude. Oh fuck.
Oh. Yo, the power bomb.
Yeah, that's her regular throw.
Oh.
Ah, fuck. No! Oh shit, I thought it was done for.
Me too. Oh. Oh shit. That was clutch.
Oh wow, this does not return to me between.
There you go.
That projectile she gets is incredible.
Oh. Oh wow, the big swipe. Woo.
Oh.
So I'm curious, Firebird, how old are you and what kind of job do you work?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, just fucking
shit.
do it. Oh, I love the recovery on that too. Oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Late 20s and still in school? Okay. So this game is probably made by like a handful of people in mostly their spare time. I don't know if Tasso Pro, like if they professionalized at all, but with the generation that this game came out, like you're not looking at, and this is probably sold at like Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, Tasso Pro. Oh cool. Wow, what a cool air dash.
Yeah.
Tasso Pro, like part of the reason why these I think many of these poverty games became so played is because they were meant to, holy, what is happening? Oh my god, she's got fucking,
look at that.
painful move.
Oh. That lightning is tight.
Yeah, what the heck? Wow, that was a hitbox extension. Did you see that?
Oh, we full up.
Holy crap! This girl's normals are crazy. fuck. I guess that's why they decided to make so many lightning sprites. Oh fuck. Oh wait, you have a bar called magic.
Yeah.
I just realized.
So I have to charge this shit up.
I wonder if that's how you do your.
Woo. That's right, hit him with the ugu.
Why is there a wizard here? I think I remember this drill being one of the more.
Ow. Yo, the dive kick!
Oh my god.
The attack designs on these are amazing.
Yeah, some of these are so good.
Seriously, if you keep on calling
Whoa,
this jank,
okay.
my only conclusion is that you don't know shit about video games, man. This is amazing.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
thing.
like
is
this
that,
holds
like,
up
so-
really well.
Whoa! Like, we actually, like, so, like, part of the reason why, like, these games kind of, like, got so well known in poverty circles, like, both this game and Melty, as well as others, is because they were sold at, like, Comic-Con and never really, like, actually intended for any kind of commercial release.
Yeah.
Or any sort of mainstream release at
Yeah.
all. Because it was like, okay, what happens at Comic-Con stays within Comic-Con. So they're really just like, it's crazy that they made this whole game and sold it mostly to nerds at Comic-Con, but that's, I guess, what kind of event it is.
Hold up, hold up. I need to argue with Firebird for a little bit. You're missing the point. This game is actually well made. Everything in here is incredibly well made considering the team and the budget.
Whoa. Yeah, like this would put like indie games of the generation to shame.
Yeah.
For sure. Like it's crazy how much why I have it. Hey, I've got a gun.
You actually have a gun.
And
Oh shit. Oh.
oh hell yeah. Whoa, what the fuck?
Woo. Oh. Those are your smoke bombs. Got it.
Whoa! What is that?
Woo. Use the yeehaw. Be the girl with the gun that you want someone else to be. Oh, I like the swipe. Can I combo into that? Oh, I need blood meter. Got it. I need to get that blood.
You need
There we go.
what? Wait, why do you need blood? And why is your blocking animation yourself as if you were playing a tree in a school play? But you also clearly have blood powers. You're like a Kia. Or Akia. If I actually pretend to know how to pronounce Japanese.
I mean, pronouncing it with the American pronunciation is somehow more authentic, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm not trying to be something I'm not. What the? Oh my god, okay, the
That's
air
pretty
dashes
sick.
in this game are absolutely godlike.
Okay, yeah. Oh, all right. We got Canadian. See if I can get out of it. Oh no!
Oh shit. Brave trap.
I want to know, like, this game is successful at making me wonder, what the, like, what is this character in a visual novel such that she gets a blood meter and that?
Yeah, right? I mean, I wonder if she was like... These are from canon and air, but they're actually from a couple more games as well. So I don't know if she might be from some game that had like... Wow, she's got a really Akia-like moveset. fuck.
Give me that blood.
Oh man, yeah, she's like really drinking blood. So maybe she is a vampire. But okay, I do love the touch that they gave her like these creepy abilities, but they made her blocking sprite one of like the funniest things I've ever seen.
That's gotta be like a reference, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
We need to try a different stage next.
Oh yeah, I just was thinking about that.
Okay, you got.
But I also think
Interesting.
I've got a sword.
So you have an EI girl with a Western sword, and I just got I got ice
Holy, okay.
Oh my god! You have a summon? I have a chainsaw.
You have a chainsaw? What the fuck? Oh, she's just chilling there. Huh?
Get out of here.
Oh! What? Why would you do that to her? She was just a weird ghost buddy person who I'm associated with, who didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh, that would have been tight. Okay.
I think that that girl is like a follow-up to the
Oh, nice jab. Yeah. Yo.
Oh my god.
Time to get that bad Mr. Frosty out here.
Stop bullying her! What the fuck is this guy?
It's like Dizzy Fish. I love the way they animate the scarf too.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. Like, I'm really impressed by how like kind of like small and super deformed and simple the animations are. Let them get away with like a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like a ton of, you know, like well, they actually have like quite a lot more animation frames than you would expect them to have for sure.
Yeah, and it's something that I think you get to do a little bit less expensive, or you know, for a little bit cheaper when you're operating at this resolution, right? You don't need to worry too much about detail. Like Melty does something similar, right? Melty has like probably, I'm guessing, a sprite count that rivals Third Strike. It's just that the characters are mostly not as detailed.
Right, exactly.
No!
Oh no.
Oh god. No!
Oh. Yeah. I think it's incredible, like the fact that maybe they're so simple, like I'm amazed at how good this looks on my like there were flat screens.
Yeah.
Were like not even a thing when this was coming out. Or I mean, they were like barely a thing.
Yeah, I bet this looks great on a CRT, to be honest. Also, her name is Unknown.
I love it when there's a character name. But let's go to the Fargo research facility.
Alright. I'm excited. Alright. Oh my god.
We are both... What?
Yo, what the fuck?
Okay, bye. I have to go back to my home planet now, Pat. Are we allowed to play as these characters?
No, apparently. That's pretty godlike.
Oh,
Oh my god. You know what this is making me want? Did you watch Tim's video on whatchamacallit, Tokimeki Memorial?
I did.
Did anyone ever do a fighting game with Tokimemo characters?
I don't think they did, which is actually a real shame. Oh, well, there's a definite reason why though. I think Tokimeki Memorial is infamous for being like one of the reasons why Dojin culture is as insular as it is, and why like people are like you shouldn't bring that stuff out of Comic-Con.
I see.
And the reason why is that like Konami actually sued a lot of people who made derivative works of Tokimeki Memorial stuff.
I see.
So it became like a toxic thing. There was a anime of a certainly 18 plus variety that was made with very barely legally discernible Tokimeki characters.
Okay.
And they did like a big lawsuit about it.
Got it. Okay.
But they also, there's an infamous case where they actually like sued people who were selling Game Sharks that had Tokimeki Memorial fully unlocked. So like you could get the girl that you wanted.
Oh wow. They went after that?
So they sold, yeah, because this was a kind of, now this actually came, this was a thing in America too, where like Nintendo tried to sue the makers of Game Genie.
Game Genie.
And in America, that lawsuit ultimately went to Game Genie, but in Japan, they actually said that it violated the moral rights of Konami.
Oh, interesting.
Like, being the right for artists to not have their work like distorted,
right?
Or altered. So they actually ruled with Konami and banned the sales of those Game Sharks. And I think that trend continues because I saw that there was like some stuff about modding like Nintendo's to install, or modding a Switch to install a capture card. That there was some like legislation against that.
Interesting. It's always funny to run into those like differences. I remember just a little while ago, actually, like when it was after Giuna made a video about Guilty Gear Xrd Rev Zero, the mod that the homie Adapt and some other folks are working on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I will not doubt myself anymore. I might just simply act. Don't just say alright. Why turn away? You're right. Every
And so Giuna makes this video about it, just kind of talking about it a little bit, and then a bunch of the Japanese like Xrd players hop on and they're just like, "Don't play this game. It's disrespectful. Potemkin has an air dash." And I'm like, one, I'm not trying to play a game where Potemkin has an air dash, but it's a very different attitude, right? Like,
yeah,
no one here is implying when they play Rev Zero, they're not saying this is better. They're just saying it's different. And in general, like, we respect when people kind of take something and make it into something else, you know?
Yeah. No, it is very, like, it's interesting because, like, Dojin culture is, like, so strong, and it's kind of all about that.
Yeah.
But they're very, like, delineated, right? And I think, like, generally in Japan, my impression is that corporations have a lot more power and control over stuff like that, which is kind of like why maybe Nintendo behaves in the way that it does, and Americans are so confused by it. But it's a little bit more, makes more sense from a Japanese perspective. I like that Akasa. I just want to draw attention to Akasa's face he said. I thought Aevee was gonna say that it violated the rights of the women in the dating sim, and that would have been a great reason
That's right. Shiori Fujisaki is allowed to have standards, alright? Shiori Fujisaki doesn't
Yeah,
give it up for any dude to buy
Yeah,
a
you better
GameStop.
fucking work for Shiori Fujisaki. I like how I guess I've just got a child here.
That's...
There's a lot of crazy assist-based characters in this game. Yeah, I can just make this. I can make the Twin Tails child.
Make it,
All
oh,
kinds of stuff.
just fucking do it.
I can make her do it like for half screen away.
Alright, I think I just shot your daughter or little sister, whoever that is. Oh, the fan attacks are cute.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that the gun doesn't actually reach.
Yeah, it's like kind of like got a little bit of the barrel effect type thing.
Oh my god. That was cheap.
My child has a TV. Oh no. Goodbye. Goodbye, my daughter. Oh my god. Woo.
Oh, nice. Oh shit, threw it off screen. Oh no, what was that? Yo. Okay. Okay.
To me, my child.
Woo. Ow.
I like how she's got a bunch of these fighting game moves, but I kind of just have fan. Oh wow, I can just okay. What the fuck was that there? Oh, there is some sort of weird Roman cancel system in this game. I was reading a little bit about
I was
it.
saying it's down, 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 C.
Oh, maybe that's what I did. Well, you sacrificed yourself for the cause.
Yo.
Oh. Lucky my daughter was invincible when that was happening.
Oh my god, the air dash is so good on this. I love the arc. It reminds me of the Super Mario World cape, actually. I feel like they never quite made...
Here, have the letter. I do like the Oh, I wanna be Nayuki Sleep instead of Nayuki Real Shit. Let
yeah, that
scream.
was amazing. Oh shit, first thing I do is just immediately chuck my shit. Oh. Oh, are these two, like, sisters?
Oh yeah,
no,
they
no,
have
no,
the
it's
same.
Nanase and Minase, got it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wow, that really is the How Maru Stand H.
Yeah. How do I eat jam?
It's the special button. There you go. Eat that jam.
Oh, frame 1 eating. I can eat jam on frame 1. Let's fucking go.
Oh. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay.
Ah. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what that was for.
Oh, nice. Ah.
Oh shit!
Pile bunker.
I can't believe this animation. I love this character.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Oh my god, what a great companion.
Right? And that drill is just your standing medium. Like, it's just a button.
Oh wait, shit. That's crazy. Oh wow, that even has a follow-up. Can't tell. That's my dash. Oh fuck. Oh, you have armor, dude.
Oh, during the ground pound. Got it.
Yeah,
Oh, that was cool.
I think so. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Damn, that character's. I love that character.
Oh, nice.
Holy fuck.
That air dash. You're getting fucking duffed by your stuffed animal.
I can't quite tell what's going on with that roll move that she has. What a crazy character. Oh, this was the played her.
Well, where was that? Okay, her. I want to try her. Also, what up to all the EFZ fans out here?
What a good idol. Oh my god. Ow. Hey. Hey, got that shit.
That was tight. Yo, what the fuck?
Whoa, what? Wow, what
Oh,
a
cool! I
crazy
can
gig.
manually reposition the girl with the special button.
Oh, okay.
It's reminiscent of Maids a little bit. Yo,
Yeah. Oh my god, ow! Why do I have this bird? What do you think that bird is? Oh, there we go. Sometimes I swear these characters are doing different special moves with the same input. But I can't tell what's... Oh, cool! Wait, is this... Am I playing Testament?
Yeah, I think you're playing Testament. Oh no. Yeah, that's the web.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is completely Testament! I wonder if I needed to have.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's the logs or the tree trap. Oh, nice. Oh. No! Nice.
Oof. Yeah, so that works somehow. I can see the
Oh my god.
that was a crazy one. What?
Okay, nice parry. Ooh. Hey, what up, Noah?
I love that Tasso Pro seems to have this thing about like having a character who's like get knocked back, and then like flip upside down like in air a million times. Because that happens all the time in Touhou.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I notice this all the time with the material in Whipping Star. Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck? Get back here. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Alright, we're going to
That says
actually
brain.
the moon.
She cannot stay Ruka. Small girl. Getting my ass rocked.
Yeah, I think I figured out like the defining mechanic on Cowardly, like after eating 18 fucking fish in a SUV or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, what's her deal? Is she like a boxer type?
Yeah.
Well, I have a
So I can
teleport.
dash cancel my normals so I can keep pressure up.
Got some sort of orb. Whoa, what? Oh, okay. So I can use special to fly. That's cool.
Ow. It's Epo versus Magneto. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh no. No!
Shit.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting washed in this game.
Why does the game I'm destroying that? Maybe I gotta chalk this up to my beast apple. No, I'm gonna say it's not.
What the fuck?
Oh, holy
What the
crap!
fuck is this?
Yo, I learned how to do a raging demon, and I felt really good about it. I felt so good, chat, that I bragged to Pat about it. like 11 p.m. last night.
Which is it's a good time. Oh fuck.
Because I'm trying to play Lilith in B stuff. So
Okay,
I'm mostly
nice.
playing Felicia. But it's cool. I was like, there's no way this thing. I've never tried to do a Raging Demon. Well, what was that? This looks impossible. Whoa, what?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Okay, I guess this is how we're supposed to play this character.
Maybe I don't pick the boxer girl. Come on, Nick.
I like how, like, I think my favorite thing about this game is how, like, at the character screen, I'm like, I couldn't tell a single one of these characters
Oh yeah,
apart.
absolutely not.
They look absolutely the fucking same. No idea how they could possibly be different. And then it's the instant we start playing as them, they are so distinct and so unlike anything I've ever seen.
And then I go back to character select, and I've got like a 50-50 chance of remembering.
Right, I can't even remember which character that I just played.
And yeah, you're good to post links to Sekar. Alright.
Okay, I'm really excited about it.
Oh. Alright, mom shit loses the freeze
Whoa.
ray.
What kind of dash was that?
Oh fuck. Ow. Ice beam.
Oh my god.
I kind of like
The washing machine.
I like how one of the effects that the fire extinguisher has is that it kind of just obscures the space.
Yeah, it's really quite cool. Oh, wow. Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
Oh shit! Ah.
Hold these daikon radishes.
I know, she's like...
Woo! Okay, we got some mix on deck with this dash.
Yeah, she's got like some wild abilities this week. Oh shit. If I can eat it? Fuck yeah, I can. Oh my god, what? Shit!
Oh, hold that fish. All right, my hands are getting tired, so I got one more in me, then we can call it. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll go random select on this last one.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll also
Oh.
do random select.
And it got me.
Oh shit. Wait, but I think I might have gotten. Oh no, I got this character. Okay.
Alright, I mean, she's supposed to be top, so, you know.
She does look pretty hard.
Oh. Yo, is that a Kodoke? Oh, hold that.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh my god. I can't believe your crouching light kick, or your crouching light is just sitting on a chair kicking me in the shins. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh my god!
Oh, that killed! Oh my god! Dodge? Did I iframe through both of them? What? That's too much damage! Just with a chair cancel.
Oh my god. I can't get out of this corner. Okay, there we go. Alright, let him know. No! Alright, I think that's it.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no,
that might
one,
be
one.
it.
No, never mind.
Oh, holy shit!
Woo!
Oh my god. Well, I'm the champion of Eternal Fighter Zero.
I mean, like, look at that win counter, 14-4. You are undoubtedly the Eternal Fighter Zero, Aevee. Congratulations.
So it's such an honor, Pat. I'm so glad you all could be here to witness it.
That is probably the worst you've ever beaten my ass in a fighting game. Good shit.
Yeah.
All right. Eternal Fighter. I'm going to see if there's any good Eternal Fighter Zero images to leave up. We might just end up. Let's see. Doe. I mean.
Yeah, nothing could be more suitable than ending it with the Pillow Smother Super.
Oh my god. There's a 4v4 patch.
No way.
That was awesome. I feel like it's actually really good that we played this and Kanta 2 next to each other, because they're both very Dojin games, but in very different ways, right?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
To recap for the folks who missed the Kanta 2 session, there actually wasn't a whole lot for me and Aevee to talk about at the end, because Kanta 2 is just, it's kind of perfect. Like, it is very clearly built out of a singular vision around a single person's limitations. And when you look at, especially at small scale creative work, like small team video game development or in individual video game development, a lot of what you're looking at, hey, thanks to the raid, Silent Scope, a lot of what you're looking at is like, in general, and this is true for like indie games, this is true for all kinds of things, right? If you have a small team, then you can't do everything, right? And so what you choose to do in your game is kind of a reflection of your priorities. And so one of the things that strikes me about Eternal Fighter Zero that's really interesting is, you know, they save themselves the trouble of having to create characters out of whole cloth. They're like, you know what? There's these perfectly good characters in these visual novels. Let's just use them. And then they also save themselves the trouble of doing a lot of like unique attack design, because a lot of the attack design behavior obviously is coming from Guilty Gear, it's coming from Sam Show, it's coming from Street Fighter or Last Blade or whatever, right? Like which isn't to say there isn't any original attack design in here, but because they're able to piggyback off of existing things, it limits the amount of work they have to do, right? So they spend a lot of work on the animation, and that becomes something that just shines through really heavily. The animation in this game is really great. It's very expressive. There's a whole lot of frames, a whole lot of stuff that really just oozes personality, right? You can compare that to Kyoto 2, where like Kyoto 2, yeah, they do recycle some attack concepts and stuff like that, but there's so much originality in Kyoto 2 that it's clear that they're like the creator is doing like everything, right? Trying to do everything the way that they imagine it. And so it's like it's kind of cool to see the contrast. You know, obviously both these games are made in very different time periods with very different, you know, like expectations and tools and whatever. But like they're both really amazing in different ways.
Yeah, there's something that's you know, there's so much of that person's personality and their enjoyment, like their indulgence in Kyoto, really, because it's so full of like, it's so full of just like silly jokes. Even like the sound effects are like annoying in a like almost a YouTube poop of a video game, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like a YouTube poop video game, and and I think that's like there's something wonderfully beautifully self-expressive about that, you know. Whereas this is like they're taking inspiration from a lot of different sources to make like an extremely competent video game that really does hold up. Like and they just like had a lot of the work like already cut out for them, so they did an incredible job of adapting it. Really, really beautifully well done. And it's like, and you could tell that it's like both of those games, I think what's like similar between these two games is that they're both so loving.
Yeah.
But it's like the difference between this like this like kind of like self-indulgent, like, you know, I'm really trying to say what's in my heart, versus like we really love these things, and so we're trying to make a pure expression of like both fighting games and these visual novels that we really liked.
I think that's a great way of putting it. You and I have talked in the past about how like fan fiction and fan art is essentially, it's like it's a really good step, right? Like if you're trying to get started in creative work, right, especially if you don't have a whole lot of experience, a whole lot of talent or practice skill, right, but you want to figure out how to tell stories, well, telling stories is really hard. But if you take characters you already know and like, then you don't have to worry about creating new characters, which is a different skill set, and you can just focus on telling stories with the characters that you already know, right?
Right.
And with fan art, it's like if you don't want to do your own original character design, because again, that's a different skill set, and you want to practice your ability to render a character, you can just do fan art of existing characters. This is the same thing, right? The people who were learning were probably using this game to learn how to make fighting games, and they're like, well, we don't want to learn how to do original characters because that's fucking hard. And rather than just try and reinvent the wheel, at this point there's already, you know, 15 plus years of fighting game history to draw from, way too much for one person to ever absorb. So let's draw from that, and let's refine the skill of making a fighting game one step at a time.
Right, exactly. It's really like, yeah, they're just like pulling from a lot of resources that help them kind of like just set them up to do that to do the work. Like one thing that's so great about playing all of these different fighting games is like understanding that there's like this shared vocabulary and language that gets like created and then iterated on over and over again.
Yeah. Like
there's very specific vocabulary things where like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Which was really important, because like if you do, that is like open yourself up to making so many more mistakes than you could possibly make.
Yeah.
if you're iterating on like this established formula that has like a lot of solutions and knowledge in it. Like just even the idea, like making video games is hard because there's not a lot of agreed upon stuff for making them.
Yeah.
You know, like you really have to like the knowledge base and idea of like making a video game really requires somebody who's like people who are just obsessive about them because there's no other way to really know other than to play them a lot.
And people gotta understand that like the fact that any video game comes together well enough to get made is a miracle, right? Most video games do not get made.
Yeah.
Most video games do not get anywhere close to made. And with something like a fighting game, especially because there is so much experience and so much history there, it's very easy to look at a fighting game and go, oh, look at this finite space they're playing in. Look at how this genre has just been obsessively reusing and rehashing and refining and iterating on the same stuff over and over and over again. Obviously, there's no imagination. They need some fresh blood in there or whatever. Nah. What's far more likely, especially in a genre as well established as fighting games, is that there have been a dozen teams who tried to do the thing that you're thinking about. Maybe 2 of them actually got it to a point where it could ship. And then at a certain point, they were like, you know what? The thing you're thinking about sucks for these reasons. And we know because we built it and we play tested it, we couldn't get it to work. So we used this thing instead.
Right, exactly. Like, it's very, like... That's why it's so much easier to armchair design than it is to actually design. Because, like, I mean, it's easy to point out, like, a lot of different problems that, like, fighting games have. Like, you know, that are real problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like, execution and, like, and all of this other, like, there's problems with execution and accessibility and all of this other stuff. And it's, like, those things exist, but they also like they're problems, but they also are solutions.
Yeah.
And like it's really hard. Like it's much harder. It's easier to identify the problems than it is to see the full picture and the ways in which the intersections between these different ideas can cause all sorts of problems and limitations.
Yeah. So I want to jump back to something earlier you were saying about how you love fighting game characters that don't look like they should be fighting game characters, because that is essentially this whole game. And one of the things that I'm really impressed by is the fact that they have characters doing all this wild, outlandish shit, stuff which presumably is nowhere near their wheelhouse for the visual novels they're in. Though obviously I can't speak to that with 100% confidence because I've never played any of these visual novels. But I mean, you know, the mom grabbing a semi and hitting you with it, that's got to come from somewhere, right? But the step that it takes to go from like that inkling of an idea to I'm gonna make this the level 3 super for this character in this fighting game, like that's a lot, and that's really impressive. I think I want to say we touched on this a little bit when we were playing like Umineko or something, right?
Yeah. No, that's like because it's like we were talking about, like, well, they have, like, you know, they're taking from they're shamelessly stealing from Guilty Gear. They like took all of these characters, but like there is so much creativity in the act of being like deciding how to put these things together.
Yeah.
Right. You know, they had to have a decision at some point. They were like, okay, this like mom is probably known for cooking and doing housewifey things.
Yep.
So why don't we just have a bunch of her moves be household appliances and the like? Maybe she's
the thought
like
process is there and it's clear and it works. Like it works really well.
Yeah.
You know, when Phoenix Wright does it in Marvel 3, it feels like this kind of like tongue-in-cheek nod, right? Like, aha, it's funny because he's a lawyer and you know he wouldn't be anywhere near this battlefield, so let's figure out a way to make it work. And I see that and I love that, but I also look at that and I'm like, oh, all like the playbook for Phoenix Wright was written by Dojin fighting game developers like this.
right, exactly. Yeah, like at the time that Phoenix Wright gets enters the scene, like we've had like a decades of like of fighting game development when people have been doing stuff like this. Like all of these characters existed, so they really had a blueprint to be able to like understand how to make a fighting character about anything, because it's just all animations, you know.
All right, we got a link real quick from Guru Slum to the Mom's Ultimate, which is actually making jam and toast.
Let's take a look at this. Editing.
Oh my god.
He made unique animations for every character
Every
eating a
single
slice
character.
of toast. There's at least like, 8 or 9 frames.
Holy shit. It really is a raging demon where she just feeds you toast. That was incredible. Thank you, Guru Slum.
Well, like, they don't say like, oh, I'm eating a bite of toast. All right. Now I'm KO'd.
Yeah, that's incredible. And again, especially when it comes to small team indie development stuff, like the amount of stuff that you make is so limited. It costs you so much because you're operating with like often people's free time, right? This is a nights and weekends gig. And so the fact that they spent their time on this, godlike. Absolutely godlike. There's so much just joy and conviction in this. Oh my god. I am baffled here about the just the unfuckwithable perfectness of this game in a very different way than Kanta, right? It maintains that similar amount of like that love and that creativity. It obviously comes through just in the sheer volume of work that they did to make all this stuff, right? God damn.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I wonder what they're like. Tasso Fro definitely had a lot of experience. I don't know like when they got started and what their like, what their history is, but they certainly had a very, very competent team. Like really good art direction. Like you can tell like the quality of the sprites. Whoever's their like character animator or director has like this kind of like, it's very like soft, clean, and rounded. It's inspired by the anime at the time. It like looks really good at these sprites. You can tell like you can almost tell a Tasso Fro game from the way that their sprites look. This
Yeah,
kind
I
of,
mean,
like,
Immaterial and Missing Power looks a lot like this too, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So they really had a lot of experience making a lot of different games. I hope they're all doing well.
Yeah.
Not sure what they're up to though. I think they've released games even recently, so they might still be active.
I wonder, like, when it comes to the art style, I kind of wonder what the modern version of this looks like, right? I wonder if you can pull this off with, because some of this is like it looks. I mean, it looks great. I think it holds up perfectly now, but this is generally how I think fighting games look anyway. So like when I see Guilty Gear Strive, in my mind's eye, I see something that looks more like this than not. But I wonder, because like as you pointed out, this is very much a product of what the style looked like then, right? I do kind of wonder what the modern equivalent is, right? Like are people doing? I mean, I guess if you go on like Crunchyroll and watch some of the like the budget ass like 3-minute mini episode series and stuff, like you still see people doing SD stuff. I'm sure you could get away with something like that again.
Yeah, it would be very interesting to see, like what what like the equivalent like art style is these days. Yeah, because like the indie scene is very different. Like, yeah, I don't really know what the equivalent of this would be now, especially because like maybe like polygonal graphics are still so important.
Yeah.
And they've become more accessible than ever, and they absolutely weren't at the time that this game came out.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I
in
would expect more indies.
2001.
I would be expecting more indies to aim at 3D, right? Like this is actually
Yeah.
this is so I think we've mentioned this before, but characters that don't have faces or flowing cloth are good for small team fighting game development, because where your lack of money will show the most is often in cloth simulation or animation, because that shit is either expensive or like proprietary shit you gotta get. Or material stuff in general can be really expensive, and then facial animation, right? Which is why, like, if with Rising Thunder, we had robots that didn't really have much in the way of faces, so we didn't have to worry about that, right? And we didn't have to worry about cloth because they were all made out of metal. And with Battle for the Grid, when everyone except Goldar is wearing a helmet, you don't have to worry about facial animations at all, right?
Oh yeah, I never thought about that with Power Rangers, but damn, they really did. They really.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why Ryu and Chun-Li are such interesting characters for them, because then you actually have faces to animate, and you kind of have expectations about what they're going to look like, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they did put him in costumes, right?
I think they have like the Ranger version, and they have the like school outfit version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, still, I mean, one thing that I think is interesting about that is like that you kind of alluded to is that it's cheaper and easier to make a 3D game than it is a 2D game.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. So it makes more sense that people would want to use 3D, just because there's a lot of shortcuts that you can take. Which is kind of a shame, because like this game is so pretty.
Yeah.
And to me, it is just so readable. Like, it's really, really clear. And you can't say that about every 2D game. Like, I still have like Blaze Blue and like XX Guilty Gears.
Yep.
Like, are really hard to read.
Yeah.
But this game happens to be very clear, which I value.
Yeah. So I'm curious, I guess, how much have you worked with the animation process and pipeline with Future Club? Like,
well, I can't divulge very much,
sure.
But one thing that I think would be like, well, I think this is fairly, like, I'm not going to say anything new or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about what my job is, but
yeah.
But I will say that they've been like pretty transparent about how they like concept a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like animations and character designs come out of like gameplay people having like, I have like this, like, okay, this character should have these kind of ideas going on. Like, we're generally moving in this direction for the character. They'll probably have this, and this. And then directing the animators to like start drawing like concepts for those. So like a lot of the moves that the characters get are not like a game, like probably people have this idea that a game designer is like, well, they need a 2A that reaches like this many like pixels or blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's almost always pretty much it's almost completely the other way around.
Yeah. Like
artists are drawing cool shit, and game designers are thinking about ways how that can fit into the design.
Yeah.
There's sometimes some give and take, and there's sometimes like, okay, with this character should probably have a move that's specifically like this. But a lot of it is about like almost giving designers stuff to play with,
Yeah.
Rather than it is like designers directing stuff, because a lot of times like animators know what good and cool looking animations look like. So you kind of should be trusting them.
Yeah.
To give you that kind of design. Personally, like and I can speak to like We Know the Novel and Heaven Will Be Mine, which are visual novels, obviously, but like what I would do is I would come up with like character concepts, and I would say like, this character has this personality, these likes and these dislikes, these relationships with other characters, this is where their like arc is gonna go, like as much detail as I can about the character. And then like Mia or whoever like I'm working with as an artist will be like, okay, well, this is how fat her ass should be. Um, she'll go into like detail about like design. Like she'll be like, this is how the character should live. Like this character seems like she should be like sexy, or like this character is like more cute. Like this character, like she'll be like, I see this character's personalities being like kind of roguish, so I'm gonna draw a lot of that. Or like
Right.
this character felt like really austere, so she's got like this tall, angular look to her. And I'm gonna design her outfit based around that. So like, and once that happens, I see those characters very, very differently after they've been developed. So there's this kind of like the collaborative loop is really, really back and forth. And I think that is probably the case on almost any team
Absolutely.
that's making fighting games, because it's so driven by the art and character design.
One of the things that a very experienced fighting game animator told me once is essentially that you should think of the animators as like the performers, right? They're almost closer to actors in a way, because they're taking on another character's, you know, skin and bones and getting them to move in a way where that communicates like the feeling and the atmosphere and the, you know, the temperament of that character, right? When you're describing the process earlier of like starting with animation, like, you know, like you're going to tell an animator, okay, this is the general kind of character we're talking about. The animator is already going to know like what the frame range is, what kinds of broadly speaking, what kinds of attacks, especially when it comes to like normals, the character is going to be doing in terms of like where the hitboxes go and how quickly they happen, right? Like that's not the thing that the designer usually needs to be laser focused on. And when I see designers try and design normals, a lot of times, especially if they're not super attuned to the animator they're working with, it just kind of comes off as too much math. Which is great for special moves. It's great for stuff that requires a little bit more thought about the interactivity of the move itself, you know. But just giving an animator a couple like some direction, you know, it's like, oh, I need an anti-air that goes roughly here, and then you see what they come up with is usually what I find to be how you get that cool shit, right?
Right, because you need something that feels unique and has a lot of personality, and a lot can come out of that. Like, as a designer, you're not going to necessarily like think of the coolest shit until you see somebody like draw something cool, you know? And you're like, oh, this person is like has created some like really beautiful thing. Like, I want to find a way to use it.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of like game you're working on, I feel like that's a kind of common feeling. Especially if you're like, again, if you're working on like art-driven games where you're really collaborating with your coworkers.
Yeah. And this conversation is interesting because one, you know, to get back to the 2D and 3D and the expense thereof, right? Like, if you knew exactly what you wanted every time, then 2D's costs go down significantly, right? Because a lot of that cost is in iteration. The value that you get from being in 3D is that stuff is relatively tweakable without having to recreate new assets all the time, right? You should be able to get to the rough shape of what you want with, you know, and you can iterate over and over and over. You can do so many revisions because it's as easy as just dragging something here or moving a frame here or whatever. You know, when you're actually having to redraw shit, that shit gets a lot harder. And so it's the iteration that gets more expensive. And this is especially true because the higher resolution we're working in, right? The more room there is for detail, which means that you can make something really beautiful in 2D, but it's going to take a lot more work, like just literally in terms of brush strokes and pixels, to do something beautiful in 2D, right? Like, one of the reasons that this game gets to be so expressive with the animation is because it's native at like it was either 320 by 240 or 640 by 480, right? Like, that's not a lot of room for detail. You can get away with a lot of like a lot of just faster movement, and it becomes easier. It becomes easier to do more stuff, right? And I kind of wonder, like, what is, if someone wanted to make, like, French bread is a good example. Melty has a really high frame count, and then Uniel or Unist or any of the Undernight games really, they go a lot more lean on animation in that game. Like their attacks are not nearly as fluid. They rely on VFX to communicate a lot of the continuous motion, but the character poses are actually pretty snappy. It's just like dot dot dot, and then you have a fluidly animated VFX that makes it appear like they swung the sword that just like carves through the air gracefully, right? It's one of the reasons why I'm so excited for the new Melty, because I want to see how they manage to like level up the presentation while sticking in 2D, you know?
Yeah, no, that's going to be really interesting to see, because we haven't seen like a ton of gameplay footage yet.
Yeah.
And the spray, what we have seen, the sprites look really beautiful. But I'm really interested to see that. Like, there's a really good article about this, about that exact shift. Where was that?
Yeah, we got some reading.
It was in some like French website that was translated recently. God. Well, it was like several years ago, but it was a long form interview with Melty Blood where they talked, or Melty Blood with French Bread, where they talked about Melty Blood.
Yeah.
And they talked about the shift in animation from Melty Blood and Uni, and how it like paralleled kind of like the way that Blaze Blue does its animations. Which is that same kind of like more detailed still frames and VFX to communicate, because motion, highly detailed like frame by frame sprite animation was like much harder to do at that scale. Yeah.
And that actually explains some of the character, like the visual character designs in Uni as well, right? Where you have less flowing cloth, right? You have these much more like neatly, like sharply cut stuff, like you know, different variations on school outfits, that kind of thing. You got like Yuzu, and she's got, I don't know, she's wearing a tank top that's like maybe a little bit less fitted than some of the other garments in that, but it's like, you know, compared to Melty, where everyone has skirts and hair that's just flowing all over the place, like even in the character design, you see a lot of room for economy that lets them still deliver the thing they want to deliver. Oh, Albert Sean, thank you so much for the link. I'm going to check this out later.
And it does actually help these characters that have like Melty and Eternal Fighter Zero. Both are working with these visual novel characters that didn't have like especially distinct character designs.
Yeah.
You know, they're very plain. Melty's as well. So like, whereas like Uni, like they stand out. Their silhouettes are super distinct, and their character designs are really really unique. But in these past games, a lot of their like characters communicate by their animations and their like idle poses and the like. So I can definitely see that. Yes, that's the one. Oliver Sean has the link to this interview. It's a really good interview. Probably like the most comprehensive one about
deep dive into French
bread to exist, I think.
All right, real quick, I got to play this. Guru Slum linked another super video that I think we need to take a look at. Oh my god. Go to...
What?
This has to be a reference. Wow.
What is... Oh my god, I can't read the katakana.
Yeah, it just says gold. This has to be like a VN ending or something.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Saiko ni wa dou ka? Shiawase na...
Just like... The end. Oh my god, the fact that it's just like text on a white background.
It's
so
this is-
beautiful.
this
so
is
sad.
this is a raging demon.
It's so good. I love this making raging demons out of like climactic like final moment.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's fantastic.
It's like it's beautiful because that works on this like mechanical level because the timing is the same.
Yeah.
Like that sort of like fade in animation, like that moment, like actually correlates well to like how the visual presentation of the raging demon.
Yeah.
Really genius.
Yeah. Now that is I am once again awed at beholding mastery of the craft.
Yeah, like that's just great craft. Like it's incredibly funny, incredible attention to detail, and significant like gameplay applications.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I want to see like a compilation of Raging Demon, especially inappropriate Raging Demons like this one.
Yeah, maybe we save
Video
that for
game.
like a Omake bonus episode. When
Yeah.
look, when Games with B gets like a Blu-ray release or something, we'll do a compilation of Raging Demons where we rate the demons.
Rage the Demon.
Rating demons. There we go. All right. Well, that was Eternal Fighter Zero. We can go ahead and cut it off here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back and play this game again sometime, because that was fucking awesome. You got anything to plug?
Well, follow Future Club. Follow Future Club on Twitch if you would. Like they're live streaming animations of the newly announced character.
Sweet.
Yeah,
So, if you want to see for yourself how fucking expensive it is to do 2D animation.
Yeah, you want to see how hard Muriel works? You can watch it live.
Yep. And on my end, I think next week we'll be back with the same. Actually, no. Next week I will probably take off because what I try to do is take the week after Cali Burst off from streaming, other than Rev Tuesdays. So we'll be back for Rev Tuesdays, but I'll probably be chilling out the rest of the week. So we'll be back with more games with B and other stuff the week after. That sound good to you?
Yeah, sounds good to me. So week after next?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Can do.
Then thank you everyone for joining us for some EFZ. Special shout outs to Guru Slum and Dusakar for coming over, really helping spread the knowledge of this game. I love it when people come through and let us know how the fuck these games work and all the cool shit is, because there's so much cool shit in these games that it would take us forever to figure out what's in there, and would probably miss a lot of the cool shit. So thank you so much everyone for coming through. So we're gonna peace out until next time. Love your life, be good to one another, and play some motherfucking Eternal Fighter Zero, y'all. Peace out. Mwah.
Good night.
Goodbye, Tuesday train. I'm looking for a milestone, but doesn't seem to be one on this path. It's far from my own. Goodbye, Wednesday train. I'm looking for a married mine, but doesn't seem to be one on this path. It's far from my own. Where can I find you? The train has already gone. Not a big deal, no need to rush. Let's go by Thursday train.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。